Well, good morning, Joe Christador. I'm driving to work again. I gotta understand why I'm not even country, man, but I am country. I don't know, whatever. I'm starting something new, but I had a conversation. I had a session with my life coach counselor, whatever you want to call it. Somebody to talk about me is probably the simplest way to do it. I was talking about how I feel about this online marketing, and this is kind of trial and error. It's kind of letting go and trusting the process, not wrapped around the axle like I normally am with whether it works or not, but just understanding over the time I will get clarity and I will get better at what I'm doing. And it's kind of that just statement and concept is kind of freeing. It actually isn't kind of freeing, it actually is 100% free. I've been in the military and done sports and just kind of grown up with parents. If I'm anything like you, you kind of learn right and wrong, right? I mean, one of the first lessons you learn is do this or you're going to get in trouble, or punished, or some consequence is going to happen, right? So it's just interesting to have something at an adult time in your life where I've literally said I'm going to learn the process, and over learning the process I'll get better at it, and everything that I do isn't going to be a success. I mean, if that was the case, if you really think about it, that's pretty boring, because there's nothing that excites you to learn anything. And this guy is, there we go. So I don't know, I was going to tape record it, show you how old I am. I'm blabbing right now. I have no frame or flow of consciousness or thought process, but that's okay. Sometimes the bear gets the dog, sometimes the dog eats the bear. But I'm recording, and I just got to publish it and put these out over a period of a few days. But the fear of what? I don't know. I'm smirking because I'm actually struggling to find something I'm fearful about. I'm not, and it's interesting because that's a block. And I was talking last night about something with wishing my kids would see and understand what I'm about and what I'm doing. Maybe they do, and they just express it completely different. But it doesn't matter whether they see it or not. They may see it, they may not see it. But I'm doing the best I can as a parent. And sometimes when you're in the middle of doing stuff, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. And you just got to take a breath and kind of take stock of where you came. And I remember having one of my first meetings with my life coach, and I was so concerned about what my parents were thinking or saying, and I'm like, whatever, it's all gravy. That was about a year and a half ago. So again, just take stock in how far you've come, and if you let go of the outcome, not that you don't have goals, but you just let go of the success or failure, you have the freedom to develop and solve problems that you necessarily wouldn't if you're so concerned about forcing the outcome that you expect in the manner with which you expect. So it's not the goal that's the issue, it's how you control getting to that goal. If you are very rigid on how it's going to happen, unless it's a very repeatable process, something that you've done many, many, many times, knowing based on experience, however, still you can still come up with more efficient ways of doing a task. And that only comes when you allow new options and opportunities based on what you've learned in the past to come forward and come through, so you learn those things, and you're open to them. And it's really just surrendering to the process. So I actually had a concept and a topic, and it was kind of interesting to see that kind of evolve, ebb and flow through. Kind of just goes along the point that there's no such thing as a random thought. So I hope that somebody got something from this today, and if you have any comments, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get the ability to do this remotely through YouTube, so and Facebook. So I'd appreciate some help, and hopefully this is something that's helped better your day and humanity's day as a whole. So have a good one, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.